There is something profoundly mysterious about a chosen woman, something that defies logic, breaks patterns, and unsettles darkness. You can feel it the moment she walks into a room. She doesn't need to speak loudly or prove herself to anyone, because her energy speaks louder than her words ever could. A chosen woman is not defined by her beauty, her status, or the opinions of others. She is defined by divine purpose. She carries a spiritual authority that comes not from man, but from God. Those who try to harm her often find themselves battling forces they cannot see, because to touch a chosen woman is to interfere with heaven's assignment. Before we begin, if this message reaches you at the perfect time, if you feel chills in your spirit or a sense that this was meant for you, type 1111 in the comment section below. It is a divine sign of alignment, confirmation, and heavenly favor over your life. And if you're someone who hungers for spiritual insight, truth, and wisdom that speaks directly to your soul, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Every message shared here is meant to strengthen your faith, awaken your discernment, and remind you of who you truly are in the eyes of God. Now let's dive into the 9 reasons why you should never mess with a chosen woman at any cost. 1. Her pain has been turned into power. A chosen woman has walked through fire and survived, not once, but many times. Every scar she carries tells a story of divine transformation. The pain that once tried to destroy her has been recycled by heaven into purpose and strength. Her tears, though unseen by many, have watered the seeds of her destiny. She learned that pain was never her punishment, it was her preparation. What others intended to break her only built her endurance. She has been betrayed by those she loved, doubted by those she helped, and misunderstood by those she tried to protect. Yet none of it has stopped her. Every heartbreak became divine training for her spirit, and every disappointment became a lesson in faith. When you look at her, you may see calmness, but inside her lives the memory of battles only God witnessed. That's why when you try to harm her, you're not dealing with someone fragile, you're confronting a warrior whose resilience has been refined by heaven itself. Her wounds have turned into wisdom, her sorrow into strategy, and her weakness into weapons of spiritual victory. When you touch her, you awaken the fire within her. And that fire does not destroy her, it consumes everything that rises against her. 2. She is protected by a higher power. You may not see it with your natural eyes, but a chosen woman walks with divine protection surrounding her like an invisible fortress. She doesn't move alone. Angels accompany her steps, and unseen hands guide her path. Every room she enters becomes charged with spiritual covering. When someone tries to curse her, that curse reverses before it reaches her. When someone plots her downfall, the pit they dig becomes their own trap. This isn't coincidence, it's covenant. Her protection doesn't come from connections or influence, it comes from God Himself. Heaven has placed a seal on her life, and no earthly power can remove it. She doesn't need to fight back because the battle is not hers, it belongs to the Lord. And when God fights for her, even the strongest enemies tremble. She can walk through danger without fear, because divine justice goes before her. When she sleeps, angels guard her dreams. When she wakes, grace surrounds her like armor. Those who touch her with malice touch the apple of God's eye, and that is a battle no one can win. The safest place on earth is not a fortress made by man. It's standing beside a chosen woman whom heaven has decided to protect. 3. Her spirit carries authority. A chosen woman does not need to raise her voice to be heard, nor does she demand respect. Her very presence commands it. Her spirit carries an unspoken authority that even those who oppose her can feel. It's not arrogance, it's awareness. She knows who she is, and more importantly, she knows who she is. She has faced enough rejection to understand that validation from people is fleeting, but affirmation from God is eternal. That's why she doesn't chase approval. She carries confirmation within her soul. When she speaks, her words pierce through confusion because they come from a place of revelation and experience. Her confidence doesn't come from perfection, but from intimacy with her Creator. Even her silence carries weight because it's backed by purpose. People sense her energy before she utters a word. She shifts atmospheres because her soul is in alignment with something divine. Those who underestimate her soon realize that she doesn't speak from emotion, but from authority, a holy authority that exposes lies and elevates truth. She's not here to impress, she's here to impact. The one who lives within her is greater than any challenge before her, and that is why her mere presence can change the spiritual climate of an entire room. 4. Her discernment is sharp. You cannot deceive a chosen woman for long, no matter how convincing your disguise. Her eyes may be kind, but they are trained by experience and guided by divine discernment. She has learned to listen beyond words and to see beyond appearances. Her spirit recognizes energy before intentions are even revealed. She can sense deception like a whisper in the wind because God has tuned her intuition to the frequency of truth. You might think you're fooling her, but she already knows, and instead of confronting you, she often waits in silence, letting time reveal what her spirit already discerned. This is why she's dangerous to those who operate in manipulation. She's not guided by emotion, she's led by divine insight. Her discernment is not suspicion, it's spiritual intelligence. When others see faces, she sees motives. When others hear flattery, she hears falsehood. And when others are blinded by charm, she sees the shadow behind the smile. Her gift protects her from traps that were designed to destroy her. Heaven whispers warnings to her heart, and she listens. By the time you plan to harm her, heaven has already given her the strategy to rise above you. Her intuition is her shield, and her discernment is her divine radar. 5. Her comeback is always greater than her fall. When a chosen woman falls, she does not stay down, because her story is one of resurrection. Life has tried to bury her more than once, but each time, she has risen stronger, wiser, and more radiant. Her downfall is never final because her destiny is written by the author of redemption. Every loss she endures is a setup for greater restoration. When others see an ending, heaven is only beginning a new chapter. You can laugh at her defeat today, but tomorrow, you'll watch her rise in disbelief. She has learned that even pain has purpose, and every closed door is divine redirection. Her setbacks are simply rehearsals for her victories. When she walks through failure, she doesn't curse it, she learns from it. And when she rises again, she carries the strength of every storm she's survived. Those who betrayed her unknowingly became the architects of her next breakthrough. She has a resurrection anointing, the same spirit that turns ashes into beauty and graves into gardens. You can delay her, but you can't destroy her. You can doubt her, but you can't dethrone her. Her comeback is always greater than her fall because she serves a God who never lets his chosen one stay buried in defeat. 6. Her silence speaks louder than her words. When a chosen woman goes silent, the world often misinterprets her quietness as weakness, but they do not understand the depth of that silence. Her quiet is not emptiness, it is strategy. In that sacred stillness, she's not retreating, she's recharging. Her silence is where God whispers secrets that noise would drown out. When others are busy defending themselves, she lets heaven defend her. She knows that no human argument can compare to divine vindication. Her restraint is not submission to defeat, it's submission to divine timing. When she doesn't respond to slander, it's because she trusts that truth doesn't need to shout, it will reveal itself in time. Her peace confuses those who expect chaos, because her calm is not ignorance, it's insight. She's learned that the greatest responses are often made by actions, not words. In her silence, she prays. In her silence, she heals. In her silence, she surrenders her battles to the one who sees all things. And when the time is right, her breakthrough speaks on her behalf louder than any defense ever could. Those who mock her stillness later watch in awe as her life becomes the answer to every accusation. She doesn't need to explain herself. God does that for her. Her silence is not void, it's victory in disguise. 7. Her love is a weapon and a blessing. The love of a chosen woman is not ordinary, it is sacred. It carries the fragrance of heaven and the healing of grace. When she loves you, her affection is not shallow, it comes from the deepest well of her spirit. Her love uplifts, restores, and revives everything it touches. It is not just emotional, it is spiritual. Her care is a prayer, her presence a comfort, her forgiveness a reflection of divine mercy. But make no mistake, the same love that blesses can also become a shield. When betrayed or misused, her love becomes her strength. Because her love is pure, God Himself defends it. When you betray a chosen woman, you are not merely hurting her. You are dishonoring the one who sent her into your life as a gift. She was not placed in your path to be drained or diminished, but to elevate and inspire you. Those who mock or exploit her affection often realize too late that they rejected something divine. Losing a chosen woman is not just the end of a relationship, it's the loss of favor. Her love is a mirror of God's patience, gentle, generous, and fierce in loyalty. When she withdraws it, heaven takes note. That's why her love is both a weapon and a blessing. It can heal your soul or become the reason your peace departs. 8. Her destiny cannot be stolen. There is something unstoppable about the destiny of a chosen woman. No matter who rises against her, no matter how many obstacles are placed in her path, her purpose always prevails. You can delay her, distract her, or even wound her, but you cannot take what heaven has decreed. Her destiny was written long before she was born, written in the ink of divine intention. Every attack she faces only becomes fuel for her transformation. Those who plot against her unknowingly push her closer to her promise. God uses every betrayal as a bridge, every loss as a lesson, and every heartbreak as a hidden blessing. People may copy her style, mimic her path, or envy her grace, but they can never duplicate her calling. Her assignment is custom-made, tailored by the Creator Himself. When one door closes, heaven builds her another one. The storms sent to destroy her only reveal her foundation, and that foundation is unshakable faith. You can whisper against her name, but you cannot rewrite her story. Every delay serves her destiny, and every detour is divinely mapped. Her journey is proof that no weapon formed against her shall prosper. Messing with her doesn't stop her, it accelerates her. Her destiny is sealed, not by human hands, but by divine decree. 9. God fights her battles, and He always wins. The final and greatest reason you should never mess with a chosen woman is this: she doesn't fight alone. Heaven stands behind her. When she cries, her tears are not ignored, they are translated into angelic assignments. When she prays, the atmosphere shifts, and unseen armies move on her behalf. When she's wronged, divine justice awakens. The same God who chose her defends her fiercely, and when He rises for her, no opposition can stand. Those who rise against her are not fighting a person. They're contending with a purpose. Her anointing is not for show, it's for warfare. Every time someone plots her downfall, heaven rewrites the outcome. The reason she doesn't fear is because she's seen what happens when God intervenes. He closes mouths, exposes lies, and restores her name in ways that silence her enemies permanently. She's learned that vengeance doesn't belong to her. It belongs to the Lord, and His justice is always perfect. When God steps in, there's no argument, no defense, no escape. He doesn't just rescue her, He elevates her in the presence of those who doubted her. So tread carefully, because when you come against a chosen woman, you're coming against divine order, and when God fights for her, He never loses. So, if you've ever crossed paths with the chosen woman, respect her presence and understand her calling. She is not ordinary. She is divine evidence that God still walks among us through His vessels. And if you are that chosen woman, never doubt your power your purpose, or your protection. You are covered, you are guided, you are unstoppable. This is the Woman of Light channel. If this message touched your spirit today, type 1111 in the comments to receive your blessing, a sign that heaven is aligning things in your favor. And don't forget to subscribe for more divine wisdom, because your journey as a chosen one has only just begun. Thank you for watching.